And hello to all of you tuning in and watching post production. Welcome to the Phoenix Worker Network. I am Phoenix Shifter, your host, and as always, welcome to the OtterCraft SMP for Minecraft. We are currently in 1.12, just waiting on one more plugin to gain 1.13 so we can dive into the update aquatic and the other little plugin updates that we'll be getting as well. I today planned on just running around, honestly. I had really not much else thought up. Turn this down just a little bit. Oh, I seem to have lost all my sound now. There we go. All right, so today's episode we'll just be working on collecting some seeds. Not seeds, I'm just kidding. Actually, today, my plan is to go through and kind of showcase some of the stuff I've been working on myself, and then figure out maybe if there is a specific plan that the server has as far as PvP events. Now, talking to Sid. Hey Sid, that's at Sid Angle for the owner of the server, and he's been doing a phenomenal job on governing the server and everything like that. I do not have the chat for the server up right now. It's actually underneath my underneath my face, as it were, on your screen right now. So we are actually just going to go through, take care of some of this stuff here. As you can see, I've really started to kind of get. If you kind of take a look at this, first of all, I'll tell you right now, this is not what my whole thing started up as at all. And if you actually look at it, this was actually, if you look back here, go all the way back. Oop, there we go. All the way back here. Right here was where my original little area started. This is nothing but dirt right here. You open the door and you kind of stuck that. In fact, for the longest time, all I had was dirt, just hiding it back there. Actually, I don't have any dirt left right now. Couldn't even show you. But anyway, I just had nothing but dirt just kind of sitting right here. I wanted to be hidden. I wasn't sure what kind of server this was going to be. I just want to, kind of hide back here, not worry about anybody else kind of coming through. But no problem. There were plenty of people. There weren't anybody else. There wasn't anyone else really interested in anything that I had going on, which was kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through here. As you can see, I'm not a very organized one, but as the opportunity comes, I like to just find stuff. All right, let's see. There we go. As you can see, I am currently not fully armored up by diamonds by any sorts of the imagination. I don't have a skin. I kind of would like to get a skin eventually at some point set up for my actual face. And as well as you can see here, yeah, there's Steve. For all intents and purposes. Okay, so let's go down and take a look at this. All right. Ooh, I forgot about that. Nothing there. So, as you can see, using lock bite or lock block. I can't remember. I think it's the lock bite or lock block. I forget exactly what it's called. Prevents pretty much everybody else from being able to access your. Let me just check one thing here. Yep, prevents everybody from having access to your blocks now. So this one right here, only I can open it and close it. As you can see, I got some stuff in here. Really don't have a whole lot in here. A couple of things. That's one thing I really need to get onto is getting into the actual storage area right here. You can see I've actually not done too bad. I'm pretty slowly working up. I'm not really grinding a whole lot of heavy. The way I play is I tend to just kind of explore and mine quite a bit. And as you can see, I've not done a whole lot. Now, what I want to do with this in here, you're like, why did you look for this? I was actually really happy to find a ravine. As you can see, I kind of went through all the way down here. What I want to do is something like Grian. Some of you remember at Grian on things like Evo, which, by the way, hashtag not happy. Grian is ending his Evo stream. So those of you who watch the Evo stream, Grian will no longer be participating in that. He says he doesn't enjoy it as much. Now there is a lot of people that say, "Oh, I don't like Grian as much because he's not that great of a streamer or a builder." I tend to disagree a little bit on that. Let's go ahead and fill these guys up a little bit real quick. And just get you all fed here. And I think that's everybody. Yep. Drop that thing there. All right, so what I want to do in here, anyway, as I was saying, Grant, right? Ending his Evo stream, that's really unfortunate. Hashtag not happy to see him leave. Seriously, there is something in there. I want to know what that noise is. I've heard that sound a couple of times back here, and I don't know whether that's just the guys on the server pranking me, but anyway. So, let's see, what have we been doing lately? So anyway, I want to do something with this gorge. Now, Green actually did a cool build, let's see, about a year and a half ago, I believe it was. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, details aren't important. Point is, he made a cool ravine build and filled in a whole ravine with nothing but little shops and bridges, and if you really think about it, all the little details. Ooh, I forgot about that. Let me take that, please. Filled in all the little details, lots of vines and whatnot. And I've got some, lava coming down here on one side. Could probably get some more in here. I got light. I really feel like this would be an awesome place. And actually, this was one of my places I was working on, the hallway. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this hallway, but I kind of like the way it comes in through here, I just was kind of messing around with seeing, kind of what I always wanted to do with this. I've kind of started to make little designs here on the sides. I'm not that great at one. I can't remember. Let's see what I do here. Let's see if we can step back here. Yeah, I kind of worked that in a little bit. I got some staircase there. Kind of worked in some polished ores and stone, whatever here. A little bit of what is this? Actually, I don't know what this is. Terracotta. I wonder where I got that. I remember. Oh, I bought it. I bought it off the auction house. Let's see. Oh, there is nothing on the auction house. Did I sell my stuff? I'm just checking the balance. Yes, I guess I did. I didn't realize I had stole it. Okay, well, it's all good. All right, let's continue on here. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this area here. I kind of want to build something. I want to showcase something cool, something people come explore and take a look at. Speaking of exploring and looking, in case any of y'all were paying attention to Twitter this week, Otter showcased two, not just one, but two. Well, let's see, is it this week? I'll have to check the Twitter again, but sorry, Twitter. I believe he showcased two awesome builders this week. First one was, of course, our greatest one that I actually had a chance to observe some of his building, intending. I just gotta say, he had some pretty cool stuff, and he was really willing to. He wanted people to come take a look at it. He was really willing for people to come down and see it. Nubalicious, of course, Nubalicious. If you all are on Discord, you know exactly who he is. Specifically, you'll see him for his indentured villager hall, as we'll call it. I think we'll stick with that name. And Nubalicious, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, you know exactly what it's called. I do. Let's just say I've learned over the years in my career that it's much easier in this day and age to just go ahead and be a little more. Anyway, let's just leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, indentured villager service. Now, of course, these villagers aren't they're not held against their will by any means. They're there, they're working, they're getting paid. I mean, you're paying them emeralds. They just are restricted to where they have to work. Yeah, I'll go with that. Anyway, Let's see, what else we got here? Of course, I've been working on making sure that I've got a little more, a better. It took me a long time to find sugarcane. I've got to tell you, I finally ended up finding some way out. I actually had to go to the Dynamap to find it in the first place. And not even the Dynamap, I just went to somebody else's house, not somebody else's house, but had to go all the way out to another area where I thought there was a mansion of some sort. Didn't find a mansion, but on the way, I happened to find some sugarcane. And of course, nowhere on the river was there any sugarcane whatsoever. So, happy that I found that. I plan on building, oh, I really hope that's not going to interfere. I'm downstairs in my basement, in the cool, in the collective, in the nice area. And of course, my AC decides to kick in right then. So, we've got some more sugarcane. We're going to go down here, drop this off. And you're probably going to say, oh, you're not very organized at all. No. I'm used to dropping all sorts of chests everywhere. I'm not used to having any type of organization when it comes to Minecraft. Of course, you see all the cool chests that are set up single, which I got to figure out. If you know how to figure that out, let me know in the comments section. Hashtag how to chest. There we go. Hashtag how to chest. Hit me up on Twitter. And of course, if you like the video, like it, subscribe it, share it with your friends, and I encourage them to come watch as well. All right, let's see. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just starting to develop some of my other clans. Now, for the longest time, now, again, you're going to go, Phoenix, you should already have multiples of everything, right? You should already have multiple small farms and the ability to grow all of your own foods and everything. You're self-sustaining, right? Yes, you've been on the server for like 2 weeks now. No. For some reason, it always takes me a little longer to figure out some of the things on the server. And it just has been that way. For instance, let me bring it up. /shop. All right. I did not know you could use your in-game balance to go ahead and buy some of these things. For instance, these right here. So all that money I was making by doing the small quests and the achievements and stuff like that, where I was getting, hey, you gained 5 of this. Well, okay, I don't know whatever I'm going to use it for. Turns out I could buy it. Name tags, I could have bought all of these, different things I can plant. And instead, I'm going around trying to find it. Boo. Use your in-game money because you're not going to use it for anything else except getting your starter pack, in my opinion. And of course, if you look at some of this stuff, it's actually expensive because the point is to try to get people to go out and find it, and of course, selling it. Now, the cool thing is that, oops, okay. The cool thing is that you could always go into the auction house and tell people, hey, drop this, I'll sell it this much because Sid's selling it for an ungodly exorbitant amount of money. Don't worry, Sid. I'm not trying to hate on your auction house. I understand the thought process behind, or not the hate auction house, on your shop. I understand your thought process. I totally agree with it. Just saying, if somebody wanted, say, granite, and they didn't want to pay, 999,000, all that jazz, then they could just go in the auction house, say, and ask somebody, hey, drop this off. Or with a lot of things, just like everybody here on the server understands, go to spawn, you go straight to spawn, you bargain with your person, pay. Which I will say this, one thing I do like about the server so far, it seems like everybody's willing to part with their diamonds. Let's switch this real quick. We'll get the rest of this planted. Everybody's willing to pay with diamonds easily. I mean, it's not a, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to pay you in diamonds because it's too much or any of that jazz. They are more than happy to pay for diamonds. And let's see, I can't remember exactly who I happened to get sell some ignits to. I don't remember your name. If you know who you are, just say hashtag Iron Ignits, and I'll give you a shout out in another video. But everybody's been super polite on the server. The admin and staff have been extremely on their game as well. It's just this server is an awesome server to go. All right, so enough about that. So we've seen this. As you can see now, I've gone from that little cave in there with all that stuff down there. You saw that to this spruce tree. And now my plan is eventually I want to build a gigantic spruce tree and a gigantic tree in every single biome that I end up staying in. Hey, go away, little. Anyway, I'm gonna be building a tree in every single biome. Now, let's see. I have another place I want to go. We'll run over there actually right now. So, I've also built a small little section. My son, where for all intents and purposes we're gonna call it the Munchkin Man. You might see him later on in a couple of these episodes. Why isn't there any there? Let me just take care of that real quick. You might see him in a couple later episodes. The Munchkin Man. Go away. Oh. FYI, I am easily scared by Minecraft monsters. Oh no 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 no. There we go. Oh. Okay. Anyway, jump scares get me all the time. So, yeah. Anyway, jump scares. I hate them. Alright, we'll just go through here. We'll harvest. Go away. Oh. I tell you, man, jump scares. They're the bane of my existence. Every time I come across somebody at work says, "Hey, so and so, let's take a look at this." I'm like, "Nope, nope, nope, no, thank you. I'll just keep walking. I don't care for that. That's not my bread and butter." I got beetroots. I'm going to make some more. Okay, okay. All right, let's go take a look. All right, so we planted that. Let's go harvest this real quick. And of course, having resources on hand is always the hardest one, And of course, my son was the one who advocated for this because he's seen so many Evo setups about underwater and stuff like that. So I worked on this, and this is kind of cool. You come down here, meander, meander, boom, right? All right, so now my plan was to fill this all up with water. You come on down here, right? Come on, always swim. You just basically swim all the way through here and come up to here. This is the future site of the Phoenix Shifter Shield and Enchant. All right, so I want to sell shields, but I think someone's already selling shields, so I'll just work on enchanting, right? I don't know. I think there was stuff on in one of the towns. I haven't been to any of the towns. I'm going to figure it, talk to them. So I started working on some of this stuff. It took me a while to kind of figure it out. Not exactly sure how or what I want to do with this yet. I gotta work on it. I kind of know that this is where I want to start with. I'm not a great builder. I've got some inspiration. I get a lot of inspiration from the builders on the server, of course. I get a lot of inspiration from some of the streamers that I watch, and it's very limited. Okay. One moment. No. So anyway, I'm part of another Discord. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. I'm not quite all set up as a streamer, so I'm kind of recording here. I don't know how to edit my recording videos, which is probably a really bad thing for a YouTuber. And I know you're all just sitting there and you're like, "Oh, we came here to see the server." You're right. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna figure out how to do this, and I kind of like the idea of having to swim all the way through here. Because if I go here and I fill the water all the way up to here, that would be perfect, because then, then you have to keep swinging all the way up here, and maybe, oh, maybe not. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, I'll figure it out. If y'all have any ideas or any suggestions, leave them in the comments, drop it into the Discord. I'm not, let's see, I don't think I have permissions to invite to the Discord. Go check out OtterCraft on the link in the description. I'll have to make sure I drop a link into the video as well. Alright, so hopefully that is not too loud. I've been having an issue with trying to make sure that the sound is set up the way I want it to, especially on the game side. Let's see, what do I need to do? One second, let's switch over to let's switch over to this. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go check out. Where's he? Okay. Ooh, I don't remember where I put my. So what I'm looking for is my other base that I created. Oh, it should be over in this direction. Okay. Negative 1789, 1312. Okay. Let's go back to here. I need to go east. This way. East. Okay. Go this way. Let's go pick up food and all that jazz. Go away, zombies. Oh, guys. I don't know where these zombies are showing up. And the only thing is I can think of is that there's some sort of... Oh, there you are. How do you see me from so far away? I don't know. Alright, okay. Let's go down here. Shut up, go away. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's jump back into here. Alright, we're gonna definitely gonna drop this off. We're gonna take that, we're gonna take that, because food, is life. We're gonna take that, because, diamond is life. Alright, we'll drop that, we'll drop that, we'll drop that, we'll drop that. I'll make more. I'll take red. Leave that there. Leave it there, leave it there, right there, right there. Oh, I'm gonna take this, there. Oh, there's nothing left. Crud. Oh, go down here, just find a random chest and stick it in there. Alright. Take that, okay, we'll leave that, leave. Lapis, oh, nope. Lapis goes in here. Of course, if you get griefed in this game, if I were to get griefed, I would most likely get robbed, is what I suspect. I'm not too worried. Ooh. I guess I'm going to break into my secret stash. Breaking into the secret stash. Alright, take that. Always keep a secret stash of weapons. Let's keep that there. Okay. And of course, now everybody else, shh, don't tell anyone, right? Alright, so I got food, I got wood. That's really the only two things I need. I got seeds, I don't know what what I never need seeds for, but whatever. The only thing I don't have right now is shulker boxes, and shulker boxes kind of go for a premium. I haven't seen. Ooh, what do we got here? Pufferfish and cocoa beans. Okay, that's not bad. $10 for a pufferfish. I might come back for that later. So I need to hit east. Okay, so basically this way. All right, so what I started doing was there was a structure in the din map, Dyn map. I don't remember what Sid said how you pronounce it. It's din map, DYNMAP. It's a plugin for Minecraft. For a lot, I guess a lot of servers use it. It basically shows the location of everybody at any given time. I'm pretty sure there's a small delay. There was an issue that we ran into, I believe, with a different server where the person was using the din map to basically grief and kill everybody PvP. Of course, the nice thing here, the only place you can PvP is inside the PvP arena, which we'll have to, I believe, went and saw already. So, what? Oh, it's a sheep or something. Okay. All right, we'll say this. I'll be here real quick. So there's more loot there and experience points. I need to use those experience points. I really want to build an enchanting table, which my son, my munchkin man, so politely informed me that it only costs a little bit, and why haven't I done it yet? Okay, this is the hard part about getting it up there. Go away, dirt. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, go up here. Okay. Alright, heading east. This way. Of course, there's plenty of... Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's see. Phoenix shifter. Holy smoke. Why am I heading east? I need to go west. Oh. Why am I so stupid? Okay. Depending on how long this takes, I might have to change it to another day. Alright, we're going west. Go west, young man. Go west. And of course, as always, you're all welcome to go check out the server. Come check out the server. Vote for your best server on Planet Minecraft and a few other voting areas as well. Sid just said he updated the voting matrix, and it should be a little more easier to get more voting diamonds and to get more opportunities to really make this server more of a community server. Talk to him about a couple of different things. Oh, you go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, I swear. I hate skeletons, mostly because they won't stop. Because it seems like swords are so underpowered when it comes to skeletons. So we go in here, heading west. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Alright, going up this way. This as my son says. Okay, there we go. Oh, whatever. Oh, come on. Don't be this difficult. Let's go around. Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, going around, go around, go around, go around, go around, go around. Go away, Creeper. Okay. Oh, there's my sheep crash thing I'd use. Got it now. Okay. I got a ways to go. So you can only have so many homes in here. And so when you set up your actual spawning area, ooh, yes, come here, Enderman. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, as you can see there, I died. Nice thing is that it doesn't take much to come back, and I don't believe you lose a lot. Let's take a look. Okay. Mostly I'm mad that I didn't get that Enderman. Let's go here. Okay, let's continue a little bit more west. Alright, I'm gonna kind of head this way. Okay. As you can see, I mean, so Enderman apparently. I need to wait. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, I have like next to nothing for protection. Okay, that might be the reason why I keep dying, which means I need to get more diamonds. Alright, let's head this way. I don't remember exactly how far it is. So it should be only another 200 blocks, I believe. Hopefully, like I said, the sound isn't... Ooh, hello. Okay, that's new. I think. Nope, sure isn't. Okay. Alright, we're going around. Going south, is it? Okay. Go away. I don't want anything to do with you, zombies. Alright, so I should be coming close. Now, this was a build I worked on when I came to find a structure, as I was telling, because I know I was telling a story and now I completely forgot, okay? So I was working on a structure, or not working on a structure, but I went to go check out this structure. I swear if I die again, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, now I gotta head that way. Crud. It's just easier to go all the way around. Oh no, I'm going the right way. Okay, okay. 15. Follow the river. So, ended up coming down here, looking for a structure I thought was a mansion of some sort. So I was like, cool, come check it out, get some good loot, you know, and whatnot. Turns out, not a mansion, just somebody's old build. What's this? This is cool. Let's go check this out. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Ooh, shiny penny. Ooh, shiny penny. This actually might be mine. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. It might be. Kind of looks like it is. I'm completely disorganized like this, and I'm the kind of guy that just would let water flow down like this. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And... Oh, okay. Alright, so we need to go southwest. Let's see. Basically... Yeah, found this. Okay. Alright, so come down through here. Come to check out this little, whatever it is. Not exactly sure what I'm going to call it. Okay, that's new. Different. Somebody's up there. What is that? Yeah, it's somebody's build. Let's go check this out. As you can see, I find new stuff on people's servers, or on this server all the time. And so when I do, it's always cool to go check it out. All right, let's go check this out. Again, I don't know how much on time I'm going. I'm trying to limit these videos to a little shorter, but maybe I'll switch over to a live stream. Looks like at one point it was somebody's actual build, maybe? No. Anyway. Let's head west. I want to really just get a chance to show off this small build I worked on over here. Just kind of a start. It's maybe an in-game structure of some sort that we can continue to work on in the future. And here is different biome. If I can remember which biome, I don't remember. Stream hills. Splat. Roofed forest, which is kind of cool. Anyway, you got a lot of wood in here, that's for sure. As you can see, I kind of been working my way inwards in the wood. I might have to do something different. Maybe, I don't know if I can plant. I mean, generating trees seems to be the hardest thing for me. And, of course, I don't take the time to really watch as much tutorial-based stuff as I probably should. So, anyway, all right, let's go over here. Let's see. Okay, good. So, this, oops. All right, slow down. All right, this is my first in-game structure. Well, it's kind of in-game structure. It's kind of a cool setup. Come in here. It's kind of an old pathway. I think I might change that a little bit, but kind of walk up to it. Banin Tower. All right, so you can see I kind of built structure around the outside, capped it off with some with some slabs. Kind of built in this almost what I like to call my kind of hobbit hole design, which is basically just a pile of dirt with stuff inside of it, and I just used the trees around the outside and used some extra dark oak as well. Or dark oak? Why can't I look what I'm looking at? Anyway, go down here. Let's see, what did I have in here? Not a whole lot, I think. Just pretty basic stuff. Kind of working on. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, so I'll just show off a couple of things. I was building some rooms in here, just kind of setting up. Here's a janitor's closet. Just basically kind of working some stuff in here. I'm going to try to encourage people to come down here and take a look at it and see what they want to do with it. I started to do some kind of designs. You'll see another thing I have to show off here, if I can remember where I put it. But anyway, it was just kind of like my first effort on some sort of maybe in-game, and I plan on, maybe throwing some books in there or some. Oh man, it's gonna be upsetting. Throwing some books in there they can read and look for and collect, and maybe I'll make it like a collector's thing. I have to go look for him. Anyway, that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and take a picture of that. There we go. All right, and let's go home. Boom. All right, we're back here. Let's head down here. I want to show off one last thing that I've been working on. And of course, you all are more than happy to kind of let me know in the comments. Is this the sort of thing you want to see, or you want to see me work on some building of some sort? Watch me go through all the struggle of not having any inspiration or maybe doing something stupid. So this is kind of a part I broke into, and I actually broke into somebody else's build back up along here, and I eventually just blocked it off. That sounds usually good. Anyway, so this is the Deep Gorge project, as I call it. I've started working some stuff here. It's a little ominous, isn't it, already? Just kind of, all you're seeing is just this hallway with pillars. I'm going to work on those pillars, and I'm not exactly sure I'm designing them. I might have to make it the wider. I don't know. I mean, maybe just make it one more block taller, maybe two. Anyway, so just some rooms in here. Of course, I left them unlit because I really don't care if it spawns zombies on here. That's kind of the point. So I kind of thought that this cool cross design was formed when you put two blocks and then you use a upside down and upside down staircase on either side, and then you have this. So Phoenix Shifter died X times. Well, we can change that. here. And so I can go in here and go, I'll take that, we can do that. And then I know for sure I have died at least 5 times so far counting today. So all right. And of course, y'all have any other ideas? Maybe I'll put it. How does this look with like a torch right above it? Or maybe I'll, ooh, a redstone torch. That would be perfect. Actually, that would probably just have just enough. Of course, put some bones there. Maybe I'll come up with a design of some sort of actual, kind of morbid, but that's all right. It's just kind of a cool idea. And of course, it's not lit up, but also it decides to spawn zombies. Okay. Again, here's another one, kind of a sepulcher. Maybe that's the word for it, or a tomb, or a mausoleum. There we go. I'll throw some big words in there. And so, of course, this is just kind of where I'm continuing to work my way through here. Coming down through here, of course, you can hear some lava back there, but I think I've already hit on that side. I'll have to see maybe if I can find some diamonds down in this area. Of course, you can see I've been. Okay, there's some more water. I'm hearing. Oops, going the wrong way for two. So I'm just hearing the resources. And of course, kind of working my way through here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this. You can see I've moved some places. I mean, clearly there is a puzzle or a secret door back here. Not at all. There really isn't. I mean, you can check for yourself. There's just, well, okay, there's something back here. Just resources. But I'm going to figure out, maybe I'll figure out so that when people walk through here, like, oh, maybe there's something there. We'll come take a look at it, huh? And of course, this just goes all the way up. I mean, if you look at the depth right now where we're at 10. I believe this exits is like 74 or something like that. Of course, I haven't gone through and obviously set up all the stairs because it's annoying. Okay. Then you have to go all the way up there. Ooh, while we're here, I'll show you all one last thing, and then that'll be it. Oop, there's a little bit of lag there. So I don't know where this was, but this was somebody else's build up here that actually popped out at, and I just, I've been using it, of course, keeping it well stocked just in case. I forgot about my well build. Oh, well, you know what? We'll have to come take a look at this. Is the secret of the well. And this particular, I'm actually super proud of this whole build. I'm gonna have to show that next time. It might be a while before I show that, or I'll just do it another time. It's all good. All right. Oh, and those spawned. Awesome. I'm gonna be spawning those everywhere. So as you can see, this right here is going to be the plateau of statues. I need to finish that at some point. So you got your first statue over here, which was kind of cool. It was my very first time I've ever built some sort of statue or anything. As you can see, is a strong man. Maybe I'll actually make it like a bar going across, maybe with weights on the sides. I mean, what is he doing then? Forward lunges? Weighted forward lunges? I don't know why we do it with, well, I guess you could do it with that, but that's like CrossFit, right? Hashtag tell everyone about CrossFit. um, So here we go. This is supposed to be a pickaxe, and I actually got the what do you call it? The inspiration from Pinterest for this particular build. So I'm actually working my way through that. Which, by the way, don't anybody tell you that you're stealing their ideas. That's cool, as long as you know where to give credit. So I got my credit from Pinterest. I don't know the exact person who built this, or else I would let them know. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, and of course I've been spawning some chickens. Let's see how many chickens I can attract by holding seeds. As you can tell, I'm very tired. I spend most of my days getting up early, and then of course, staying up way too late, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But them are chickens. One, two, three, four, and sweet. All right, well, people, that's it. And honestly, I think that was a pretty good episode. And of course, next week we're gonna have to go through and check out this build, which, like I said, I'm pretty proud of. And eventually, I'd like to set it up so that maybe I can get some villagers up here. Ooh, that's not me later. But just as a sneak peek, yeah, you'll have to check it out next week. All right, you've been watching the Phoenix Network. This is Phoenix Shifter coming to you not live, but recorded from the OtterCraft SMP. Smash that like button, click the notifications if you really, and subscribe if you really want to see what it's all about here on the server. And I'll see y'all later.